What is going on, guys? Goizy here, and it is currently November 4th, which means that we are exactly 1 week away from the big version 1.1 A New Star Approaches update for Genshin Impact. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they had a live streaming event over on this website called Bilibili, I think. It's like a Chinese live streaming website, kind of like Twitch. But yeah, they had this live stream and they showcased the whole new version 1.1 update. So they showed new characters, as well as they talked a little bit about the storyline that's coming up. And they also added some new enemies, some new bosses that we're going to be able to go up against, as well as a new side event, kind of like the Elemental Crucible that we had a couple weeks ago. And a couple other things as well. So yeah, they added a bunch of new stuff, so it's super cool. But I thought what I would do was kind of make a compilation of all those important things that they had in the live stream and just kind of compile it into this short video, or trying to make it short. We'll see how long it is. But yeah, just to kind of allow people who maybe didn't see that live stream to know what's to come. So maybe I can help you guys prepare for like this new update that's coming out. But yeah, that's the whole premise of this video. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first character we're going to look at is Childe. Now he is a Hydro character, as you can see from his little emblem, as well as this little water spear thing that he's got going on. He's located in Liyue, and so here's what his attacks look like. So he uses a bow normally as his main weapon, but then you could see when he does his element, I'm guessing his E, he pulls out like some dual daggers, which is super cool. But then the thing that is even more interesting than that is that he also has a different skill, which uses like a pole arm. So it's very interesting that he has dual daggers as well as a pole arm. So I don't know if that's both like all like one skill. Like I don't know if maybe if you press E once, then you'll get this, and then if you press E again, you'll get the second one. So I don't know about that, but and then this is his Q right here. Pretty cool. Just like rains down like a water, like a hydro arrow, and then it makes an explosion. But yeah, that's Childe. Alright, next up we have is Diona. Now Diona is a 4-star cryo archer. I don't know where she's based off of, but it says she works at the Cat's Tail Tavern, wherever that is. She uses a bow also like Childe, however she is, like I said before, cryo, so she's ice. She has that shield right there that you could see, little cat ears. I'm not sure if the shield has a certain amount of HP before it goes away, or if it's just a certain time limit before it goes away. Her Q right there, little cocktail, she kicks it over her shoulder, freezes the enemies, but it also can heal your party at the same time. So that's super cool. Could be a nice support class, granted that she has a shield and that she can heal the party members at the same time. So that could be the new meta. We're going to have to see. We can find out. Alright, next up we have Jinyoung, who is a 4-star pyro user. She also uses a claymore, so we got some Diluc vibes. Hopefully she's not as hard to get as Diluc. She's a 4-star after all, so we'll see. She also has a shield, so it's kind of like a Noelle Diluc kind of vibe. It seems that shield also pulsates fire around enemies that are close, which is super cool. Her elemental burst is also extremely cool. I think one of the best lookings in the game. You just saw it right there. She brings out the guitar, plays something, and all this fire starts coming out. I think it's really cool, and I honestly cannot wait to play her. Alright, last but not least, we have Zhongli, aka Big Daddy Zhong. He is a 5-star Geo user. The weapon of choice for him is a polearm. And I think he's probably the most anticipated character of them all, I'm sure. All of his attacks look amazing. Although his elemental skill is pretty interesting. It's like a pillar that comes out of the ground, and it looks like it pulsates geo damage, like once every 2 seconds. Lasts pretty long too, so it could be good for destroying shields, We'll just have to wait and find out. Also, his elemental burst is probably the coolest out of them. Him and Jinyoung probably both tied for sickest elemental bursts. But yeah, if I am lucky enough to get him without spending an absurd amount of money, then he'll definitely be on my main party for sure. Okay, so we're done talking about the characters. Now we're going to move on to the story. Now, if you don't want to, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of spoilers. Going to be some spoilers, so if you don't want to know what's about to happen, if you want to keep everything fresh, like first time when the update comes out, then just skip ahead to somewhere later in the video. But over this next couple minutes, I'm going to be going over the story and showing a preview of a boss fight that is in the story. So if you don't mind, then just keep watching, but if you do, just skip over like maybe a couple minutes and then continue there. Okay, so what you guys just saw was actually Childe, and it was Childe's quote-unquote final form as a Fatui Harbinger. And people are saying that he's likely to become a new weekly boss, kind of like Stormtear and the Wolf of the North. But yeah, so he's gonna be part of the story. MiHoYo also confirmed that the update will continue the story of Rex Lapis, and we'll also see other characters like Ningguang and Zhao make their way into the main story. There hasn't been much talk about what their roles will be, but it'll probably be pretty important roles in the story's conclusion, so we'll just see how it plans out. Okay, so another thing that's pretty cool that I was talking about earlier that they added was there is now a reputation system in each region. So whether you're in Mondstadt or you're in Liyue, you'll see this girl with the triangle over her head. That is the reputation girl. You'll go to her, talk to her, and there's a bunch of different things you can do. That top left one is bounties. So if you click that, you'll see that you'll have to kill, you know, certain amount of enemies, whether they're bosses or normal enemies. The one to the right of the bounties looks like a city, is requests. These are both weekly, so they reset every week. The one that's like a map is a world exploration, so you'll have to go to certain areas around the map, probably look for something or do some sort of task or something, whatever they want you to do. And then the last one, bottom right, is Mondstadt quests, which is pretty self-explanatory. And the cool thing about this is not only are you getting reputation XP, but you also, once you're finished with all of those, you get a cool new glider that you could see right there when you're finished with all of them. So that's also pretty cool. They're finally adding more gliders, more customization into the game, and only positives from that. Alright, so now we're diving into the little things that they added that I kind of wish they added earlier, to be honest, but oh well. So the first thing, what you're looking at right here, is called an Anemoculus Resonance Stone, and what it does is it actually helps find Anemoculus. And obviously there will be one for the Geoculus, but right now he's just using Anemoculus because he's in Mondstadt. So what you'll do is you'll equip it to your there's like a hotkey now, so you can see Z at the right above the Q. You'll click Z, or whatever you're using, if you're playing on PlayStation or whatever. Click Z, open up the map, and now it'll show you that little blue circle, and that's where the Anemoculus will be. Like in that specific area, which is really cool. I just wish they added it a little earlier. And they also have one for chests. So you can see, click Z, and then it shows you like the path of where the nearest chest is. So super helpful. Obviously, it's going to be good for new players coming in. And yeah. Now, what this spray is, you can see it again, bottom right. So if you are collecting these little butterfly things, and you collect 3 of them, it creates a wind current. But sometimes you may collect them and it'll be in the wrong order, so that wind current is in the wrong spot. So what they added is this little spray bottle thing that creates its own wind current when you use it. So if you don't have venti or like someone like that, then you can use this, create your own wind current, and then you can finally like get up into your circle or wherever you need to go. So super helpful. Really, it's actually pretty cool that they added that, to be honest. I didn't really think that that's something that we needed, but I guess like after seeing it, it'd definitely be helpful in the near future. Another couple cool things they added are portable teleports. You're seeing right there. I'm not sure if they are forever lasting or if they just have like a one day time limit or 1 hour, who knows. And then they also added this portable cooking, so you don't have to go to and like find a fire to do it. And then also you can heal your characters, revive them on the go. You can see bottom right, just above the queue, he had the food right in there. So that's pretty cool. And last but not least, we have the new sort of Elemental Crucible event that they're doing. Obviously, it's not the Elemental Crucible, but it's just like a new co-op event, and it looks really cool. And the interesting thing, or the I guess surprising thing, is you could actually get Fischl. You can get Fischl from doing this. Obviously, you have to, meet whatever requirements are needed to unlock her. But yeah, now I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just going to show you a little part of it because one, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, and two, it goes on for quite a while. So yeah, but that's it. The whole everything that they're adding. Obviously, it's a lot, but it's a good thing that they're adding a lot because we need new content. We need new things to do in the game. It's been pretty bland the last couple weeks. So yeah, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you're hyped for, whether it's the characters or anything else like this. And yeah, so hope you have a good day.